Guys, it's Liv, and today's video is going to be a fun one. It's a little bit different. We're going to be testing out a spell today, and the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I'm going to do a spell to pass my board exams for tomorrow. So for those of you who don't know, I recently finished esthetician school, and so the last step is for me to pass my board exams, which I'm a little nervous about because the tests are randomized, so some are harder than others, and I'm also not a good test taker. I've really been expanding my knowledge when it comes to candle magic, and I just thought this was the perfect time to test out what I've been learning because the results are pretty immediate. I'm gonna know if it worked or not tomorrow. It's a fail or pass test. So if you watched my spiritual haul video a couple videos back, you'll know I got this book for Christmas and I haven't finished it yet. But what's so funny is that after I posted that haul video, I hung out with one of my friends and we exchanged Christmas gifts. And one of the items that she got me was this candle magic book. She said she thrifted it and it just screamed at her because it was in such good condition. She felt like it was just for me. And it's just so funny because like this is like kind of like the basics. It is great for advanced people as well. I did read that in the reviews, but this just kind of covers everything, this book right here. So I plan on finishing this book, and then this candle magic book is specifically advanced candle magic. So I don't know, like I just felt like that was such like a sign to continue my candle magic journey. And then on top of that, before we exchanged gifts, I went to my local spiritual shop and I got some candles because I wanted to do a spell on the full moon, I believe it was. So I just got these and then a green one that I already burned. And I was debating while I was there to get a pack of a bunch of different colors of these candles, but I decided against it. And while I was opening her gift, she also got me like the exact type of candles that I was about to buy and decided not to. I don't know, I just feel like it's a sign, honestly, and I love it when stuff like that happens. So a lot of this spell is going to be intuitive, like whatever I feel right. I like creating spells on my own, but I also really love the help of book sources. So I'm going to be using this book today, the book of Candle Magic, and then I'm also going to be pulling a little bit out of this book, which is Bohemian Magic, which is the school of Spectaculus, and I literally like love this book. And then the plate I like to do a lot of my magic on is this cute little dragonfly tray that I thrifted. So I'm going to be using this to put everything on. Now when it comes to the candles, this is what I was thinking. Depending on the size of the candle is how much energy is required or needs to be used. So use like a big taper candle or a pillar candle. That's something for a lot of energy. I don't feel like I need like a shit ton of energy. I just need to like pass this test and get an easy version of the test, because like I already have all the information in my head. It's more so just me being nervous about taking the test because I do get test anxiety. Now when it comes to color, I was a little confused on what color that I should do at first, and that's when this book really comes in handy. I think I'm gonna start off with blue because blue represents peace. It also represents intelligence, and I need some peace for my test anxiety, and then intelligence, I'm taking a test. So I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. So I plan on burning the blue candle tonight as I'm studying, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do the metallic gold candle because metallic gold represents enlightenment, optimism, confidence, and victory, also associated with sun magic. And a little out there, comes from this book, which is the Bohemian Magic, the School of Spectaculus. There's this really cool section in the book that looks like this. This entire book is so beautiful, you guys. Like I could talk about it for so long. So I've heard of using fingernails and hair as something, I just forget the name that it's called. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what a lot of people call it. But in this book, she calls it a sorcery signature. I'm just gonna call it a signature because I forget the word and it's bothering me. So if any of you guys know, just comment it down below. Basically what a sorcery signature is using things on your body in your spell to connect your DNA into it more. So in here she has hair, she has nails, she has blood, teeth, and saliva. But I was thinking about using my nails in this spell because the computer is a touch screen, so as I'm poking it, that's gonna have like my finger's energy on it. And I'm just gonna read a tiny bit from her passage that she has about fingernails. So she says, your fingernails are the tips of your personal magic wands, your fingers. As part of your being, like hair, fingernail clippings can be used to amplify your purpose in your spell. And then she has an incantation suggestion, which says, crescent moon clippings from the tips of my fingers, and every spell cast my essence lingers. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut one of my fingernails on this hand and then another one on this hand to create the energy of wherever I'm poking on my test screen is the right answer. Isn't that like so much fun? I don't know, like that's the stuff that like really gets me going. It's just so much fun to me. Now before I do anything, I am just going to, this is a rosemary bundle and I'm gonna cleanse my space real quick, so I will be right back. Okay, so I just cleansed everything and I set my intention. I'm gonna start off with carving my candle. Some people have different ways that they do this. I believe that the bottom is me and the top is spirit. So if I want something to come to me, I write from the top to the bottom. But if I was giving, for example, an offering, I would write from the bottom to the top to spirit. Usually I have a specific carver that I use, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm just gonna use this pin to carve I passed my exam and then the date. I feel like you're not really gonna be able to see that, but I mean, I can read it and that's all that matters. It doesn't have to be perfect. I did add a smiley face and a sun to bring in happiness and victory energy. If you feel called to, this would be a good time to douse your candle in an oil and put herbs around it, but I feel good with just doing this. So I'm gonna take my lighter and just burn the bottom a little bit to make it kind of melty and place it in the candle holder, just a little stick butter. So cute. Okay, now applying rosemary around the candle for protection. Ooh, cinnamon for confidence. Ginger for good luck and to enhance the spell. And then St. John's wort for protection and good luck. Adding my crystals, I have red jasper for confidence. I have jade for good luck. I have my heart selenite, which was actually gifted by my teacher from esthetician school. So I feel like naturally it's charged with that energy, which I really like. And this is to enhance the spell and cleanse, purify, protect. Selenite is amazing. Then I have citrine, which was also gifted to me by a classmate, and her intention was to give us good luck within our career. So again, a great one to do. I have my nail clippings, and I just did nail clippings from both of my pointer fingers since I'm going to be pointing on the screen. And as I put this into my spell, I'm going to be saying her incantation. I'm going to light this particular candle as I'm studying because blue is associated with intelligence, and as I'm studying I'm going to visualize myself acing that test. And then tomorrow with my metallic gold candle, which when this is down I'm just going to replace it with the gold one, I'm going to keep the same herbs and crystals on there. I am going to visualize myself acing the test and walking out of there with my license. Hey guys, so it is the next day, and just to give you a little recap on last night and this morning. So I didn't do that much studying. I felt like I just couldn't concentrate, so I kind of briefly skimmed through everything that I had to learn. But then I did some research on other estheticians that took this test, and they were talking about how they studied for 5 days straight, or they studied for a month, and that's what made me really nervous. I was like, shit, I don't know if I kind of fucked up not studying more. I just finished my test an hour ago, and I did pass, and I'm so relieved, you guys. You have no idea. I want to show you the paper, but I just don't want to show you my name and stuff. But as you can see, I did pass. So I definitely feel like the spell worked. I passed my test and I'm so relieved. If you guys have any upcoming tests that you need to pass for, definitely try this out and let me know if it works for you. I definitely would do this again if I have any tests in the future. I'm telling you guys, candle magic, it works. I fully believe in all spells, but there's just something about candle magic lately that's been really doing it for me. And I think today really proved that again. And it's fun to see immediate results like this. Also, 2 of the crystals that I did in my spell, the selenite heart and the citrine, I brought with me in there to like bring that energy into the room with me. I feel like all of that really contributed to me passing, and I am just so relieved. It feels like a weight lifted off my shoulders. If you try a spell like this out, definitely let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I will see you next week with a new one. Bye!